I feel like in the last 3 months, I've gone certifiably insane. So you see, there's been a lot of setting things up. Seeing if I can make this freelance thing work. Setting up a social life that still lets me hang out and see people and have the most wonderful conversations. And there's just been no structure. These days are taking me to the most random corners of the city. I have no idea what I'm doing every day. I feel like my days are just controlled by these visions that I have for drawings or hyperfixations. I don't know. It's kind of great. It's kind of great. I wrote a book, my second book. It's almost done. You know, I started editing the documentary, but that kind of stalled. I added so much more art to my apartment. I started Coffee, which is my most personal series, and it's part of this whole reclaiming filmmaking as my media, my language. I wrote a lot of poems, I did a lot of drawings, so many drawings, so many paintings, so many art nights that were just so wonderful to hang out with. Not only my cozy art friends, which is most of my friends, right? Oh, I started dancing again, so that was awesome. There's been catching up with friends, old and new. There's been love, old and new. There's been goodbyes. There's been see you soons. There's been hello agains. I feel like there's been a balance. Which is crazy to say. But unfortunately, there's been a lot of to-do lists, a lot of running to-do lists, run-on sentences. I'm like back to the K-pop dance cover world, so there's been a little bit too much of that. I think there's been a balance, but there's also been too much momentum as well, which is kind of typically how it is for me. But yeah, point is, my days have no structure. I feel like I have no idea what is going on, and that is why I have never felt more like myself. It's amazing. It's actually just crazy. My mind is slipping. There's less thinking. There's a lot of feeling, sometimes a little bit too much feeling. And I'm making art that I never would have been able to conceive of before. And the more that I'm this like creative divergent like mentality, the better my work is in a professional setting and in a personal setting. I'm making art for myself. I'm making art with purpose. I'm able to pick and choose clients that I'm morally aligned with. It's like things that I care about, and I am not making shit work anymore. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Everything has its ups and downs. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm just having the time of my life. It's a blast. I've very much have been pushing myself more than I've ever in my life. But it's pushing myself in a way that feels motivated, feels purposeful, in a way that I give a shit about. And that's the most important part. But anyways, headed back to Taipei for family trip and also just for some creative, quiet time just to write, to edit. And I will see you all on the other side of the Pacific again. So anyways, thank you for following along for the last 3 months. And also, I guess, before. I feel like I've really started to step into my own, not just as a filmmaker in a working sense, but as an artist and filmmaker in a personal sense. It's been a pretty good 3 months.